Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about all-day awareness and how you can use this to lucid dream more. All-day awareness, ADA, okay, this is sort of misleading because you're not aware all day. No one is. You will always have lapses of consciousness, or not lapses of consciousness, you'll have lapses of awareness where you're not really unsure of what's going on. You're not aware and you're not focusing. Because no human can stay aware, completely aware of themselves and everything around them all day long for their whole lives. No one can do it. You will always have gaps. So really the focus of this technique, okay, all-day awareness, slightly misleading name I guess, but that's what the technique's called, is to increase your powers of observation and make sure that you're observing more of the world around you. So instead of walking down the road and, for example, you walk down past a field, you see a sheep in the field, you carry on walking. Instead of that, you need to focus on doing things like walking past the field and thinking, critically thinking. How long has the field been there? When was the grass cut? Is the grass long? Does it need cutting? How tall is the fence? Is the fence old? How does the sheep look? Is the sheep feeling healthy? Like, what's the sheep doing? Why is it moving around? How old do you think the sheep is? These are questions that you can ask yourself about the world around you. Does anything seem weird, right? Is there a weird marking on the sheep? What's the symbol on the sheep's, sometimes you have like spray painted numbers on the sheep. What do they say? What's the number? Look away from the sheep and look back at the number. Has it changed? These are ways that you can use the world around you to do reality checks and to help you become critical of the world. Ask questions, okay? This is really what it comes down to, is asking questions about the world and what you're experiencing. Don't just take it for granted and don't just assume it's all correct. Because most of the time it's not. Especially, I'm not going to get into consumerism and brainwashing and all this sort of stuff now. This is for another channel entirely, but just focus on asking questions. Be critical and keep curious. Always be on the lookout for where you can pick things apart or analyze them or discover what they really mean. So using the sheep in the field as an example, do other things as well. Like, for example, when you meet someone, analyze them. Look at their body language. What are they feeling? What are they wearing? Is there evidence of something that they've just done? Have they got cake crumbs on their shirt? Have they just eaten a cake, for example? Are their shoes messy? Where have they been walking? Where do you think they've been walking? These are questions you can ask about the world around you. By asking all these questions, you increase your awareness and critical thinking, and it translates directly into being able to lucid dream more, because the habits that you build with asking questions about your environment and everything around you will translate directly into the dream. You'll be able to be more critical and aware in a dream. You'll be asking more questions and therefore you'll be more lucid, okay? So just start by asking questions about the things around you. You can't do it all the time, no one can. But even if it's just for half an hour a day, just look around you and just be really critical about everything. Every object you see, ask yourself, who put that there? How long has it been there? Why is it there? Look around at the houses. How new are the houses? Who built them? Who lives in them? And what do they do? Just constantly ask yourself all the questions you can think of about the world around you. Don't just assume it's all there and it's all normal. Just ask yourself questions. Be critical, be curious. Done.